I know, but that's what I was saying. Yeah. I was saying that too, but it is. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Hello. Hello, everyone. Yeah. Okay. Hi, everybody. Hello. Welcome. Welcome back. It's early or not? What do you mean? I think I'm on the dot with the time. What's up? Shout out. Hello to rated PJW or Park Jong. Hello to Patricia. What's up, Claire? Hello, D. Hi. Queen is back. No, the thank you. Thank you, Kevin. What's up, ID Park? The schedule said 1:15 p.m. my time. Really? I aimed it for this time. Hello to Maymay. Hi to Yumi. A thing. Hello. What's up? Welcome. Welcome. How is everybody? Hi to Carol. Miss you if you don't have a reading. Aw. I would figure how long has it been that I've been doing readings every day? I've been doing readings every day. Aren't you guys tired of me yet? Aren't you guys tired of seeing me live every day? Or has this become a routine now for everybody? I feel like maybe it's become a routine for everybody, but I don't know. You let me know. Maybe deep down you're sick of me. No, I'm just kidding. I am also excited for this JAEWOO reading because I was meditating on this and I was telling my friends on my cacao chat, I was like, dude, JAEWOO is hyper today. Hyper. So it's gonna be an interesting reading. I'm feeling a little extra today because of JAEWOO. So we'll see how this reading pans out. We ain't tired of you. I'm honestly really honored. Thank you. It has turned into a routine late lunch while listening to you. Aw. I'm not a mukbang channel, but I guess that suffices, doesn't it? When are they not hyper though? You'd be surprised. There will be days when they're not. It's like it feels incomplete when you don't have a schedule. I guess I get that, yeah. Used to listening to you for 3 hours straight. Good Lord. See, when you put it that way, when you put it in that context, now I feel bad. I feel like I just talked too much for 3 hours. But nevertheless, thank you. All right. I'm, let's see, how many's watching? 37 viewers, 38 viewers are watching right now. I'm going to give it a minute again. I'll give another minute before I actually begin. Yeah. Don't have Wi-Fi right now, so my data better not disappoint. Oh no. Okay. Do you have unlimited data? While Treasure is in hiatus, your readings are the next best thing. Oh, Patricia. So the thing is, so I don't know if you guys saw my community post, but if you have on my channel, please answer it. So I was kind of realizing that there's still a good handful of treasure footage or content that I haven't watched yet or I haven't reacted to. So I was deciding that I need to catch up with that within the next few days. And then also to other YG stuff. But if there are other things that I like that I can't even think of, whether it is YG artists or not, answer it in the community post. If you have anything you want me to check out, I am deciding to branch out a little bit, not a whole lot, not a whole lot. I'm gonna go very slow. This is still mainly a YG channel, YG Stan channel, but I am slowly branching out. So yeah. All right. So check my community post. Juseo. Juseo. Okay. I think that's been a minute. So let's actually get into this reading. Let's get into this reading. I am excited to read JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO today. The JAEWOO is definitely one of my favorite pairs. Not gonna lie. But yeah. Have you watched their Shopee live performances? I have watched that one. I have watched. Listen, I watched that cringy AF. No, I'm just kidding. See, because I'm Filipino, and even though I'm Filipino American, I'm going to be honest with you. I have not watched anything like Filipino channel, like GMA, ABS-CBN in a very long time, in like years. And when I saw what was going on, I was like, oof, there was a reason why I don't watch that anymore. I'm not hating on my Filipino people. I love them. I have pride for them. But I just can't get past the cringe of the hosting. I just couldn't. I couldn't do it. I was a slut. I really couldn't. But I did watch the performances. I didn't make a reaction video to it. I watched all of them, yes. I just couldn't do it. Like don't get it twisted. I have my own pride for my fellow Filipinos, but the fact that Hyunsuk is watching as well, yeah. See, I saw him post, and I was like, oh God, I hope they're not that judgy. No, I'm just kidding. I feel you, don't worry. When I realized Hyunsuk was watching, I prayed that he wouldn't think this is the type of humor or talent we love. I'm dead. Yeah, I just couldn't get past the hosting. I was like, nah, man, why? Sobrang nakahiya talaga. It's okay. Hi. All right, let's get started. So, if you just got in here, welcome. If this is your first time tuning into my channel, tuning into my live stream tarot hangout, welcome. And if you are returning, welcome back. Let me introduce myself. My name is Jan. I am a tarot reader, diviner, and an artist. So I've been a tarot reader for 17 years. Actually, I think I'm past 17 years now. Yeah. 17 years of tarot reading. But as you watch this live stream tarot hangout, just watch it with a grain of salt. Just enjoy it for what it is. This will be a very long reading, roughly 2 hours, sometimes almost 3, depending on how juicy the reading gets. But yeah, just watch this reading with a grain of salt. Nothing I ever say today out of these messages may fully resonate or not. So just again, take it with a grain of salt because these messages are not 100% definite, factual, or fixated. Nothing is ever set in stone because the universe is always working, energy is always shifting, and people like JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO still have their own free will of choice to make their future. All right. So again, just enjoy this reading for what it is. Any personal readings, if you want a one-on-one session with me, there are still openings available up until October. So feel free to book an appointment with me. You can do that on the website. It is pinned in the live chat on top and also in the description box below. There are other ways to fund other readings. I'm not taking any transactions to open new ones, just the ones that are being completed at the moment. So if you want to check that out, follow me on all the socials, especially on Twitter. So at Blue Moon underscore lounge, you can follow me there. Okay. All right. So anything else? We will get into predictions later. So for now, this is a paid reading. So thank you to the anonymous treasure maker for booking this reading. I really do appreciate it. You've been supporting me and this channel. And on that point, we get, a 50-50 win because we also get to maneuver ourselves better as fans, get to know JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO on a better spiritual level. So yeah, with that said, since this is a paid reading, I will answer her questions first. And then if I have extra energy and time, I will also have you guys send me in your questions. So please wait until I am done with the set amount of questions first. And then when I give you guys the go signal, you can send it into the live chat. All right. Love your shirt, Jen. Thank you, Black Panther. Yes, Black Panther is one of my favorite Marvel heroes. Gotta rock my dude. So, yeah. Wakanda forever. Indeed. Wakanda forever. Love your nails. Thank you. Thank you very much. Jan, are you excited for Venom 2? Hell yeah, I'm excited for Venom 2. So my favorite is Carnage. Carnage is my boy. Okay, I love Venom 2. Venom's dope. But Carnage is the one. Right? I'm so hyped for Carnage. So yes, I'm very excited. I'm very, very excited. All right. So let's get into the reading, guys. We are going to, as normal, check first their energy, even though I did meditate on JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO. Like I said, they're pretty hyper, but we will double check with the cards on how they're doing. Oh, look at that. Like I said, they're very hyper with the Four of Swords in reverse. Four of Swords in reverse, it's kind of like that feeling like maybe they just upped and rest a little bit and now they're super hyper. Maybe for a good amount of time during the day they were chill. Now they're like really hyper and ecstatic about things. Yeah, excuse me. I'm ready for a real dramatic siblings vibe and laughter and JAEWOO reading. We'll see what comes up. Like I said, the energy was pretty hyper earlier, so yeah. What else we got? We have the transformation card, which is normally known as the death card in tarot. So this is Scorpio energy. Why they have this for the both of them right now as their energy is kind of being reached. This actually is talking how much they're kind of brainstorming. You know how JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO and pretty much most of Treasure has a lot of shenanigans. Like they just come up with the funniest things, or they come up with the most funniest ideas, or even sometimes the nonsensical ones, and they do it for the fun of it. But right now that's what JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO are doing, especially with this transformation card. And like I said, they're pretty hyper right now with the Three of Earth and the Three of Coins. This card is saying they're just they're having a chatting storm. They're like, oh, what if we do this? What if we do that? What if we do this? So it's a mess already. It's a hyper mess. So I'm excited. Let's get into the reading. They're pretty good energy today. Let me check on JAEHYUK real quick. One card for JAEHYUK. How is JAEHYUK doing? The deck, by the way, that I'm using, because you guys get on me for not sharing what deck I use, I am currently using the Anima Mundi Tarot, one of my favorite everyday use tarots. A lot of people like this deck because of the symbolism with the animals. So, yeah, I am using that one today. All right, so one card for JAEHYUK. What is JAEHYUK doing? What is JAEHYUK doing? How is he today? How's Yoon JAEHYUK doing today? How's Yoon JAEHYUK doing today? Oop. Yep. Ooh, love that for him. We have the Tiger, which is a 9 of Pentacles, feeling very independent. Like I said, he's been kind of chatty with JEONGWOO at least. So while this is out, this 9 of Pentacles energy is just about him feeling, very self-reliant. He's doing his own things, feeling like kind of independent. I can hear him kind of like walking around or like roaming around, maybe the office, the studio, wherever the case is. He's busy and he's just kind of like doing his own thing. All right. Hello, Atta. Hello. Welcome. Okay. How about JEONGWOO? How is JEONGWOO doing today? How is JEONGWOO doing today? Interesting. So we have the Death card again. Why are we getting synergies? Remember, I had Transformation card. Transformation is also the Death card in this deck. Now I have Death card again. So Death card is Scorpio energy. Like I said, it's about change. So there's something up their sleeves. There's something up their sleeves today. So they might be brainstorming right now. Maybe it's more professional than anything, but I have already mentioned this during the Mashio reading that there's something up their sleeves. They are planning for an intense comeback. They're planning to just come back around after this hiatus with something stronger, something much more like a slap in the face kind of thing. So JEONGWOO radiating the energy of the Scorpio or the Death card. Something's stirring up. Something is brewing. Something is brewing. I'm ready. All right. Cool. With that said, the energy is really good. Let's finally get into the actual reading. And as this is a dynamic reading, I have my own standard flow of questions. So I will answer those first, then I'll answer the pairs questions. And then again, if I have extra time, I'll have you guys send me in your questions too. Excuse me. I really want a JAEHYUK produced track like the one he posted on Twitter a while ago. Listen, when he posted that, I almost cried because that was so amazing. I was like, JAEHYUK, the producer. Ugh. Listen, I love that. I love that for my fellow Leos because not to brag or anything, but if I'm talking about this astrologically, Leo is literally the sign of creation. It's ruled by the sun. Sun is the placement of creation and creativity. So when I saw that out of JAEHYUK, I was like, that's right. You better bask in your inner Leo. Anyway, all right. So let's ask for JAEHYUK and Park Jong-woo. For JAEHYUK and Park Jong-woo, what was the initial energy when they first met? Thank you, cards. What was the initial energy when they first met? Say what? Sorry, my reaction. Literally, excuse my reactions. I'm a YouTube reactor for a reason. I can't hide facial expressions. Excuse me. What is this? What was the initial energy when they first met? Why? Why? ¿Por qué, güey? Why? Oh, I'm getting this freaking simp already. Oh no, it's already that's really gonna be like this already in front of my salad. No, I'm just kidding. You see how hyper I am? I'm telling you, JAEHYUK and Jungwoo's energy in me right now is like, okay. Whew. I'm hyper, but like the cards are telling me otherwise. Okay, I need to switch my beads because. All right, what was the initial energy when they first met? So let's just get soft real quick. Let's get soft real quick, okay? It was actually really I'm not gonna say depressing, but it was very there was a void building. There was sadness here. And I literally saw it because of Jungwoo being away from home. Away from home. It's because of Jungwoo being away from home. Now, I have this We have the why? Literally, why? We have the Five of Cups in reverse. So the Five of Cups in reverse is about filling an emptiness, okay? Filling an emptiness with the Three of Swords, okay? Three of Swords is about feeling, lonely or sad, despair, sorrow, feeling left out, even more so because it's clarified by the Five of Cups. So when they first met, there was already this instant sentiment between the two of them. Oh my God, I'm not ready for this reading. I'm not ready for this reading. Stop it right now. I'm not ready for this reading. I'm so hyper. But yeah, instant sentiment between the two. JAEHYUK coming in, kind of taking him under his wing, kind of feeling. Yeah, let's see what else we got. So the Judgment card is about open communication, understanding one another. So relatability, empathy. So the beginning, the initial energy, I think off the bat, JAEHYUK's pretty damn intuitive himself. So I'm going to say maybe he took notice, that Jung was really, he's really young at the time. And he just kind of felt like concerned. Maybe he asked, he's like, hey, you all right? And then it just kind of clicked from there. So yeah, Judgment is about, like I said, open communication, understanding, and empathy. All right, having that clarity and judgment. So I'm really well, what am I gonna do with this? Okay, let's go into the individual energy. You see how my cards just flew all over? This is the energy we're dealing with today. Okay, let's check on JAEHYUK's individual energy at the time. What was JAEHYUK's individual energy at the time? JAEHYUK's individual energy at the time. I'm what is this? Okay, so we have the Moon card. This is Pisces energy. So I'll mention now that JAEHYUK has a Pisces rising. Okay, he does have a Pisces rising. So, but why this card is here for his individual energy, it talks about how at the time even though he's trying to adapt himself into this environment, especially becoming a trainee under YG Entertainment, this is him kind of like melding in or trying to carefully fit in, not trying to step on anyone's toes, trying to not be a burden or a hassle. So at the time, he was just trying to manage himself properly. This is also clarified with the Two of Coins or the Two of Pentacles. So again, this is about managing one's actions, managing one's approach on certain things, certain people around you. And just again, JAEHYUK was just very careful and very cautious. But like I said, what's special about this action here or motive is that with the Moon card, again, he's also very empathic. He knows how to read a room, which is very important. Some people don't know how to read a room. People just walk in and they act as if they own the place. But JAEHYUK's definitely not that kind of person. He'll go in, he's very observant, and he can just tell, how one is feeling. Thus, probably understanding how JEONGWOO felt right after the beginning. And pretty much it clicked from there, right? So, moving on. Let's check on JEONGWOO's individual energy at this time. What was JEONGWOO's individual energy at the time? Baby boy. Okay. We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the Knight of Wands in reverse, and also the Lovers in reverse. All right. So let's just kind of talk about how Queen of Pentacles, normally this would, in some context, when I do a tarot spread, Queen of Pentacles could be the person's energy. But at this point, this is a separation. Why is this a separation? Because we have the Knight of Wands here in reverse as well, plus the Lover's card in reverse. So these two cards with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse says that there is a disconnect from JEONGWOO and family. Nonetheless, it's probably his mom. So Queen of Pentacles, Queen, it's motherly. So we're going to talk about how initially he was already disheartened, discouraged, afraid. There's like such a attachment there. It's kind of like seeing your kid go out into the real world, or it's like you being the kid. You're like, I'm venturing off into the real world without my family, without my parents. So it's overwhelming. Overwhelming, especially with that Lover's card in reverse. This is not a romantic context. The Lover's in reverse is about how he's going to see himself, how he's going to maneuver himself out into the world, and kind of unsure and unconfident, because we also have the Page of Wands. If this was upright, this would be someone very, fearless, ready to take that drive, ready to take the plunge and make risks, right? But it came out in reverse. So this is him just having a disconnect. He was having a disconnect at the time. So yeah, poor baby. But look at him now. Oh, this reading's really going to make me soft as heck. As hyper as I am, I'm like, this reading's going to make me soft. Going back to JAEHYUK. Especially when JEONGWOO left his hometown when he was very young. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. So let's ask about JAEHYUK. What is his contribution to this dynamic with JEONGWOO? What is his overall contribution to this dynamic with JEONGWOO? Oh no! Oh my god! I'm soft. What? I'm gonna whine a lot, dude. I'm gonna. Dear universe, Lord, grant me the strength to just keep up real quick, because I don't have the emotional capacity. Okay. JAEHYUK's general contribution to his dynamic with JEONGWOO. All right. Well, it's all beautiful cards. I'll tell you that much. All beautiful cards. I love it. I love how big of a heart JAEHYUK just has for JEONGWOO. Okay, so his overall dynamic, his contribution. Let's start with the first card. We have the King of Swords. The King of Swords is about him being someone reliable, someone of knowledge, someone of wisdom, right? JEONGWOO, he's a very smart boy, but you cannot deny the fact that they obviously do have that age gap. It's not a big age gap, sure, but if you're thinking about that in general, again, JAEHYUK just has that overall instinct to be an older brother to him. So we have the King of Swords. So for him, he's just like, I want to be someone that he could look up to, someone that's like wise to him, someone that has, knowledge, right? So to him, he tries his hardest to give him the best, guidance if he feels called to. We also have the Seven of Cups kind of confirming this with the King of Swords. So you look at it in this context, it's like, I want to make sure that I could help JEONGWOO, especially he's a lot younger than I am. I want him to be kind of adaptable into many options because he's so young. Looking at these two cards, JAEHYUK has a strong belief, strong faith in JEONGWOO that he's meant for a lot, that he can do a lot. In fact, he kind of raises JEONGWOO on a high pedestal over him. So he just kind of sees him like someone as very like protective over JEONGWOO. He's like, yeah, I know this kid is very, he's very talented. He's very special. He's very smart. And I think he could do a lot, even much more than I can. So I just feel like obligated or attached to guide him to that path. So we have that. And then overall, his contribution, we have 3 beautiful energetic cards here. 3 beautiful energetic cards. Let me show you. We have the 3 of Cups. we have the sun, and then we have the Wheel of Fortune. JAEHYUK, I would say, especially with this, so let me talk first about the sun card. The sun card is a Leo card. JAEHYUK is the Leo in this dynamic. Like I said, the sun is the ruler of all the zodiacs, okay? All the planets revolve around the sun, correct? So if you kind of think of it, when you think of the sun sheds light onto all the planets. And this is exactly what JAEHYUK does for JEONGWOO. His contribution to JEONGWOO is being a light for him, someone that gives him all that warmth, all that praise, all that hype, all that guidance, right? Growth, helping grow, nurturing. It's just all of the, the good fuzzy feelings from the sun. And then we have this much more with the Three of Cups. Three of Cups is about having fun. It's about joyce. It's about, celebration, right? And just having a good time. So his contribution from JAEHYUK to JEONGWOO is the fact that he wants to be someone that JEONGWOO could be comfortable with, have a good time with, just being someone that he doesn't have to hesitate or stress on or whatever. And I will say this wholeheartedly, genuinely, sincerely, from the bottom of my heart. The Wheel of Fortune here is so strong in this spread. The Wheel of Fortune says that JAEHYUK feels like it was kind of fated for him to take JEONGWOO under his wing. He just felt like there was an instant connection there, and regardless of like what was fate or not, he just feels like it just happened at the right time. So the Wheel of Fortune's like, no, I feel like it was fated for me to act like his older brother. Oh, my heart cannot deal. My heart cannot deal. JAEWOO. JAEWOO. Let's look at Tongwoo's individual energy. Well, not individual energy, his contribution to the dynamic. What is JEONGWOO's contribution to the dynamic with Yoon JAEHYUK? What is JEONGWOO's contribution to this dynamic with Yoon JAEHYUK? Why do I hear them laughing? I'm telling you, they are hyper as heck. They are hyper as heck. Anyway, what is JEONGWOO's contribution to this dynamic? Are you kidding me? No. What am I going to do? Literally, what am I going to do? I can't right now. Okay. So, stop it right now. These too much for my heart. Okay, so, jeez, okay. Let me just rearrange this to the right position of my spread here. Oh, geez. Okay, so excuse me. I can't with my emotions right now. I can't with my emotions. So let's talk real quick before I actually show you the cards. So just keep in mind that JEONGWOO is a Libra. In tarot or in astrology, Libra is about balance, right? If you think of a Libra, you think of the scale. They are represented by the symbol of a scale, right? Now, scale equals balance. So on that note, in this spread that we have here, I will show it to you right now. We have the King of Wands, the Fool, and the King of Cups. So here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. When I said balance earlier, right? When I said balance earlier, we are talking about JEONGWOO kind of enlightening that in Jaehyuk's case, because Jaehyuk is also a very passionate kid, right? He's a very passionate boy. So when he expresses pretty deeply. This probably is because of his Pisces rising. So on that note, Pisces or Pisceans are water signs, right? And this is represented of the King of Cups. Okay, so keep that in mind. Now, Jongwoo is also kind of like very expressive, but in a much more fiery sense. He's much more louder. He's much more, chaotic for the fun of it in a positive way. So it's a lot of that fiery drive, right? And I mentioned that yesterday. Or was that yesterday? The other day with the other reading, but we're gonna say that this is represented by the King of Wands. Wands is fire sign. So look, this is Jongwoo and this is Jaehyuk. Now, the Fool is in between the two of them. The Fool is also Jongwoo. The Fool card is the first actual card in the major arcana. It literally has a 0 up there. When you see the Fool, this is about being at your youngest state or your most quote-unquote immature state. His youthful side, Jongwoo's youthful side, is a contribution to Jaehyuk's side. It kind of, how do I say it? It kind of uplifts Jaehyuk's mood. It kind of, I don't know if you have noticed this, but even though Jaehyuk is, what we call him sometimes like an angel, he's like one of the sweetest, he really is. But if you have taken notice, he has his moments where he can get uptight. He can get a little uptight, or he gets sensitive, right? He'll get sensitive over certain things. And Jongwoo his contribution is to alleviate that. Correct me if I'm wrong, but this is what I've observed ever since I started getting into Treasure, especially Jaehyuk. Jaehyuk has his tendencies to get sensitive or a little uptight when they're kind of like poking at him or whatnot, but he does get sensitive. So Jongwoo's contribution is to uplift that mood and to kind of enlighten him, like, hey, relax, have fun, etc., etc. We have also the Hermit card, which is Virgo energy. This one's special. This one's very special coming from Jongwoo towards Jaehyuk. The Hermit comes into play and says that even though Jaehyuk is like his own kind of social butterfly, Jaehyuk has no problem with socializing with other people, but he's still an introvert. I mean, we know his MBTI. He's an introvert, right? He's definitely having his own, most of the time he's more shy than anything, right? He has his moments where he kind of shuts down. I know you know this. He has no problem socializing when he needs to, but he does shut down in the initial beginning. The Hermit is here on Jungwoo's end because he is kind of somewhat like a safe haven for Jaehyuk. There's a different level of comfortability between Jaehyuk and Jongwoo just because it's like super warm. And like I said, it's like a safe space between the two of them. The Hermit is on Jungwoo's end saying that even though I am younger, Jaehyuk Hee-hung is someone that's comfortable around me because I kind of give him that aspect. We have also the Six of Swords. The Six of Swords just says I help him move forward, or I help him move around things. I help him maneuver around his emotions too. So I'm saying I am saying, he is when he starts spewing wisdomy stuff, Jay. It's true. So both Mashi and Jay gave them comfort. Yes. Like in Treasure Map episode 7, when he thought the members accused him cheating because he took the blue-yellow ball. Yeah, good call. Good recall. Good recall. All right. On that note, since we are done with that question, sorry, hold on, okay, so since we're on that, let's ask, what is the advice for these two to get even closer? What is the overall advice for them to get even closer? Wow. Nothing. Well, not nothing, but we have the Wheel of Fortune. So everything that Jaehyuk has been feeling, every like kind of hunch that he's had from the beginning, saying that he's like, oh, I think we're fated to kind of just meet in this lifetime. I feel like we've just kind of happened at the right time. So the universe is basically saying, or spirit is saying, that Jaehyuk and Jungwoo really are kind of meant to be in each other's presence or in each other's lives, because the Wheel of Fortune is here, and as an advice it just says to let it happen. They're pretty much on the right track in this dynamic. They're on the right track with this relationship, and the universe is just saying, yeah, no, they were meant to meet, they were meant to be this close, it was supposed to happen this way. Like they were just kind of like two peas in a pod, if for a lack of better term. So the Wheel of Fortune says, as an advice, just let it flow, let it come around, because they are on the right path. There's nothing that they need to fix, there's nothing that they need to change. Nothing. They're doing a good job. They're doing a good job. Okay. All right. So those are my questions, and that is done. We are going into the payers questions now. So let's check that out. Boop, 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 boop. So what is Jaehyuk to Jungwoo and vice versa? How do they act around each other? So this is kind of like a general question, so let's just ask it pretty vaguely and pretty straightforward. So let's start with Jaehyuk again. So what is Jaehyuk to Jungwoo? What is Jaehyuk? All right, let's word this better. Who is Jaehyuk in Jungwoo's eyes? How about that? Who is Jaehyuk in Jungwoo's eyes? That's so funny. I'm dead. I literally wait a minute. One second. Let's clarify this. Who is Jaehyuk in Jungwoo's eyes? Who is Jaehyuk in Jungwoo's eyes? I love it. Okay, so in Jungwoo's perspective, Jaehyuk to him is like two things, actually. Two things. Jaehyuk is one, kind of his protector, like his almost like a savior, in fact, yeah, almost like a savior. It's like his protector, his savior, his older brother, someone that he could look up to, at least to, for him to be defended by. Okay, we have that by the 7 of Fire or the 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. And then the second way that he looks at Jaehyuk, we have the Fool card. So even though he does look up to Jaehyuk, you cannot deny that sometimes Jungwoo does feel like he is older than Jaehyuk sometimes. And we know this, soul age-wise, Jungwoo is a 7, Jaehyuk is a 6. It's not that far apart in age, soul age anyway, but we have the Fool card representing that sometimes Jungwoo looks at Jaehyuk as if he's a younger brother, which is cute as heck. So there's like this synergy coming from Jaehyuk. It's like Jungwoo gets a kick out of Jaehyuk. He's like, I don't know why, but Jaehyuk is just someone that's very refreshing. One moment he's acting like a child to me. Another moment he's acting like a true Hyung. And Jungwoo adores that. He admires that. He appreciates that. So he just gets a refreshing kick out of Jaehyuk. So I love that because it's true. It's pretty obvious. You can look at like the content that Treasures put out, but whenever you see any JAEWOO moment, one moment you see Jungwoo just being, he really does, become the younger member, but sometimes Jaehyuk acts like the younger one. It's just, that's how it is. Okay. moving on to JAEHYUK. So what is JEONGWoo? Who or what is JEONGWoo in JAEHYUK's eyes? What is JEONGWoo in JAEHYUK's eyes? Wow. Aww. JAEHYUK? Okay. The way. Alright, so straightforward. JEONGWoo with the Page of Cups. JEONGWoo is JAEHYUK's inspiration. Not only is he an inspiration, he is also his like motivation too. Even though JEONGWoo is physically younger than JAEHYUK, there's so much about JEONGWoo that JAEHYUK looks up to that makes him obligated to be an older brother or to, set an example or to protect him. The more he's connected with JEONGWoo, again, even in spite of him being physically younger, because of his capabilities, JAEHYUK instantly, naturally feels like that guy deserves it. Like he looks at JEONGWoo, he's like, that boy deserves good things. And I want to do my best to either keep up with him and protect him, but to also, kind of lift him up in that path. So I said that earlier. So he looks at JEONGWoo as someone that motivates him. Very sweet. Say that with the Page of Cups because he just really gets inspired by the kid. We also have the Five of Swords in reverse. So the Five of Swords in reverse just says that JAEHYUK admires and respects JEONGWoo because he, detached from, say, like, for example, he detached from his family at a very young age. He had to disconnect because, at a young age, he had to get into this career field. And for JAEHYUK, that's admirable, right? The Two of Swords is here. JAEHYUK says or feels as if, like, man, I could never really do that. Like, I don't have the courage to do that. I really don't have that courage to do that or take that big of a jump, that big of a leap, So JAEHYUK has so much admiration and respect for JEONGWoo. He really does. Woo's eagerness to learn new things is something that I believe Jay appreciates and it makes him motivated. Yeah, exactly. Okay, so let's go on to the next question. What kind of support do they offer each other? What? Okay, it's kind of like multiple questions in one, but they all kind of mean the same thing. So what kind of support do they offer to each other, or who's more affectionate? What is like their love language? I want to know how they show their affection or worries towards each other. So yeah, let's break it a little bit. Let's generalize it a little bit. So let's say, what is their love language or how they show their affection toward and support towards each other? Okay, let's see how they show their affection and support towards each other. Let's start with JAEHYUK. How does JAEHYUK show his support and affection towards JEONGWoo? What do you guys think? Obviously, he does a lot of physical touch, but I'm pretty sure he probably does everything. Yep. I knew it. I told you. I don't remember when I said this, but I said this in a previous reading that I'm sure that JAEHYUK is one of the members that does every kind of love language. Beautiful nails off the Jen. Thank you. So yeah, we're clarifying that. We have the 10 of Cups. When you reach the highest, which is the 10 and in Cups, this is about kind of like living up to all standards in terms of love languages, in terms of affection and support. So like I've mentioned, so it was the JQ reading. Thank you for the recall. JAEHYUK has the capability to live up to all different love languages. He just knows how to adapt himself to what that person needs or what that person requires. So Jaehyuk does everything. Jaehyuk gives every kind of love or affection towards Jongwoo, especially with this 10 of cups. And then we also have that clarified with the world card. So the world card is, like I said, something about being adaptable to one's surroundings. In this case, it's Jongwoo. The world card says, oh, it's pretty much kind of like a little bit literal. It's like, I'd give the world for this boy, I'd give the world for this kid. It's just, that's how deep Jaehyuk cares. Basically, if you ever get on Jaehyuk's good side, if Jaehyuk likes you, he will not hesitate, or he will not back down to express that, right? And you could definitely see that he has so much love, and he's not ashamed to share. He's not ashamed to share that love. I think everyone deserves a Jaehyuk in their life. Well, actually, no, not everyone deserves a Jaehyuk in their life. I'm gonna be real. There's a lot of people don't deserve Jaehyuk. I'm just kidding. Sorry, I'm so chatty. I swear the energy I'm tapped into today is just But you get my drift. Jaehyuk he expresses a lot, and I feel like it's rare to see someone that expressive, especially coming from a guy in general. So very sweet, very sweet. Very sweet. So let's see on Jongwoo's end. How about Jongwoo? How does he... If you hear cars, that's just outside. All right, Jongwoo. Jongwoo's like... Jongwoo. I can't with this boy. That's funny. Okay. So, I mean, we can kind of see that. I mean, he is an air sign. He is an air sign. Y'all air signs, I swear. So Jongwoo's way of sharing affection and support, love, and care towards Jaehyuk, but I think this is not just towards Jaehyuk. I think this is just in general. In comparison between him and Jaehyuk, Jongwoo definitely struggles more with the affection. He doesn't take the initiative as expressive. He does in his own like unique way. You can kind of make it in that comparison like we were talking about in the Ha Jongwoo reading, where I mentioned that, Jongwoo makes little sacrifices or subtle moves because, like the sledding one, like he sled down the slope of snow so that Haruto can experience it, right? So it's kind of like that. It's the same thing. It's the same deal when it comes towards Jaehyuk. He may not be as like proactively, he may not be as proactively expressive with his affection, but when he feels called to, he will. And there's a lot of kind of love language when it comes to acts of service, and I say acts of service because of the Empress and the Three of Pentacles, or the Three of Coins. So much more, like compared to all the different love languages, acts of service is his main deal. I did say that too in the Ha Jongwoo reading, so it's just kind of natural to him too with Jaehyuk. And then the next we have the Wheel of Fortune again. So the Wheel of Fortune after that is words of affirmation. So those are his main two. His main two when it comes to Jaehyuk. The physical touch, I could see it happening, but not as, like I said, proactive. The Empress is here, sure, but it's kind of toned down because of the Three of Pentacles. So, yeah. Okay. He is that kid. The way he keeps on making Tumes feel so very important every time he makes a long love letter for us on Weverse. I know, right? That boy. Moving on to the next question. Actually, no. I want to know how they show their worries with each other. Let me see. Let me see if I can dig into that. How do they share their worries towards each other? Stop it right now. I'm dead. How funny. So part of the question, right, is how do they show their affection, even like their stresses and worries with each other? They do. Don't get me wrong, they do. But it's like something between them. I'll just leave it at that. It's just something in between them. So I think like all the members have that awareness that they have like a deep like conversations and whatnot as like brothers or whatever. But for the most part, they don't meddle in. It's really just between those two. So I can kind of imagine that those like Jaehyuk and Jongwoo have a lot of just them two like talking and stuff. So that's very sweet. And this is very look, this is amplified with the King of Wands. This is Jaehyuk. King, right? Older. The older. And then we have the Knight of Wands, which is Jongwoo, another fire. So we have this amplified by the Leo Sun here on Jaehyuk's end, and then Jongwoo's Aries rising with the Knight. I love it here. I definitely love it here. All right, energy check. How is everyone doing? Everyone okay so far? You following? Are you guys following? You guys are okay? What's up? Okay. Yes. Okay. Sorry. Jason says hi, by the way. Jason, what? Oh. Okay. Yeah, okay. Cool. Okay, so let's move on to the next question. So next one is, I want to know how or when they became close. Is there any similarities and differences that they both share that made them close from the beginning until now? Okay. How? They mentioned that they think they're right. Okay. So what are their similarities? Let's break that down actually, because just for future reference, guys, whenever you send me your questions, just be I like that you're specific, but also make it straight to the point. You know what I mean? So just for future reference, if you ever send me questions, any kind of tarot questions, don't prolong, don't break it down into different parts. Just be very be specific, but also be very straightforward. You know what I mean? Okay, so I'm gonna break it down because this is a long one. It says, I want to know how or when they became close. Is there any similarities and differences that they both share that make them close from the beginning until now? And then they mention that they think they're the most similar with each other amongst the members. What are those traits or instances that they are similar? See what I mean? That's like, like that was literally like 5-6 questions in one. So the next time you guys send me in your questions, please. Woo, that was a that was a mouthful. Okay, let's break it down. Sorry. How I want to know how. Okay. All right, let me just start with that. I want to know how or when they became close. It's the same number. Yeah, it is all in one thing. It is literally all in one thing. Okay. How, when, and how did they become close? When and how did they become close? From the very beginning. From the very beginning, they already became super close. And how is because when they were both at their lowest, both at their most stressed. Okay? So, from the beginning, they're already close. They became close from the get-go. And like I said, it was the turning point for that was instantly because of their circumstances, their stress factors, and just feeling like at their most lowest, especially confidence-wise. I say this with the Devil card. The Devil card is Capricorn energy. The Devil card talks about, like I said, kind of being stuck in your own thoughts, allowing outside negativity coming into your thoughts. Like, it's not yours, it's not your thoughts, it's just basically either it's opinions and then you're kind of claiming it as your own, as if it's real, as if it's true when it's not. So both of them kind of had that empathy towards each other, that relatability, and it was kind of, in a sense, as a positive act, it's their icebreaker. So look at it. Look at the card itself. It's someone that's just tied up in chains. The chains represents the outside kind of allowing you to believe you're not worthy, you have no value, etc., or you have no, skills. And again, both of them kind of shared that empathy within each other. So they both shared that common ground when they were both stuck and feeling like they're at their lowest. We have this also confirmed with the Four of Swords. So the Four of Swords, in the same sense about your thoughts, this is about rest and recuperation. So they both have the ability to share introspection or just to kind of relate different advices and perspectives and feedback towards these certain thoughts. So these two had become close instantly because of that common ground. Okay. We have this with the World card. So another thing that made them close is about sharing their ambitions towards each other. So a lot of this happened just through the simplicity of relatability. Okay. When, like I said, from the very beginning. Breaking it down again, the next part of that question is, the next part of this question was, what is it? Sorry, I lost the question. Okay, they mentioned that they think they are the most similar with each other among their members. What are those traits or instances that they are similar? Okay, what are their similarities? Okay, what are their similarities within each other? What are their similarities within each other? What are their similarities? What do they share? What does JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO share? Similarly. They are still on. Okay, I keep hearing them. I keep hearing them. They're so hyper. I love it. Okay. Oh no, I love them. What a mood. Okay, that's funny. I don't want to laugh. I really don't want to laugh, but I can't help it. Okay, the first trait or the first similarity that they have, this kind of reminds me of Junkyu as well, but their first similarity to each other is the need for approval or their need for validation and assurance. Like, you gotta tell both JEONGWOO and JAEHYUK that they're doing a good job, that they're being credited for their skills or for what they're doing or what they say. So we have this with the Page of Cups. This is an emotional validation here, and then the 10 of Pentacles saying that they are worthy of whatever they kind of contribute. But we have the validation and assurance part because this is about the 5 of Pentacles, plus the 5 of Cups. So they both don't like feeling left out. They both don't like feeling left out. They both don't like feeling out of place. They both don't like, feeling like they did something wrong. So they both have that kind of share. So this is also why they work. They both work because they kind of give that to each other. Have you ever noticed that? It's like in the one treasure map episode, say that I think it's the Golden Bell quiz, JAEHYUK did a dance, like an embarrassing dance, and JEONGWOO was like, fine, I'll do the embarrassing dance with him. Notice that? That's one example. I'm going to imply. Like, JAEHYUK will do something embarrassing, and then the members are quiet, and then JEONGWOO will be like, I did that to to make him feel better or to support him. It's the same thing. It's that aspect. They don't like feeling like uncomfortable or awkward or embarrassed or it's that aspect. Okay, so the next part of that question. Okay, you know what? Actually, let me ask for more. What other similarities do they have towards each other? What other similarities do they have towards each other? For each other? Why did this come out again? Okay. Oh, okay. That's true. So the Fool card and the Magician card. This is true. Now that I have these two cards. So Magician and the Fool says that one of their biggest similarities is their ideas, or kind of like they both, if you notice, both of them come up with the most interesting things, but then other times they come up with the most genius things too. Have you ever noticed that? Say like maybe in a talk, like a talk segment, JAEHYUK will like stand up and be like, "Oh, I got it," etc., 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 and everyone goes, "Oh, Yoon JAEHYUK, 맞아요." Like they'll like hype him up, and he'll feel so proud of it. Be like, "Yep, I said that." And it's the same thing for JEONGWOO. JEONGWOO, he's also an idea bank kind of thing. So these two share that, and this is literally why I'm saying, when I was tapping into their energy earlier, I said they're chatty right now. They're very chatty. They're super, super, super chatty right now, brainstorming, having all these ideas, whether it's nonsensical or not. It's just, that's what they do. That's pretty much what they do. I'm not surprised because, like I said, JEONGWOO, the thing is, if you want to ask about it astrologically, they both have Virgo placements, both ruled by Mercury, and JAEHYUK has a Virgo moon, and then JEONGWOO has a Virgo Mercury. That hand in hand, man. Okay. Treasure Map 1, JAEHYUK most of the time being the idea bank for penalty. Meanwhile, in Season 2, JEONGWOO. Yes, they're contributing team map special when they solve some of the clues. Both of them act silly, but super smart, actually. Yeah. Yep. So, yeah, that's another similarity that they both have. Anything else? What other similarities do they have? Ah, yes. That's true. That's very true. I'm dead. Never thought of it that way. They both nag. I'm just trying to make a recall, but they both are naggy. If you put them in a situation, they both nag. That's why they bicker. They nag each other. But in general, they both nag. Let me show you why. Let me literally show you why. We have the Temperance in reverse, the Sagittarian energy in reverse. We also have the Four of Wands in reverse. So the four, not to mention the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. This is all about like, hey, you should be doing this. It's like that naggy mother feeling. That nagging mother feeling. You're just like, what are you doing? Why are you doing that? What made you think that was good? What made you think that was a good idea? They both nag. They both literally nag. And so that makes so much sense now that I think about it. But yeah, you put them in the same room. This is why they argue. This is why they argue. So good. Let me see what else they got. What other similarities? No, I can't. The cards are my cards. My cards are currently roasting them right now. I love it. So, another similarity is also the fact that they're dramatic as heck. True. Like, even the smallest things, they just sulk to the depths of the earth. Like, you literally just corrected them and they'll be like, okay, I'm gonna go to my corner now. I'm dead. They're both so dramatic. I can't. That's so funny. We we have the Star card in reverse plus the Eight of Cups. So the Eight of Cups talks about either like rejection or contemplation, but the response is the Star in reverse. So it's like the dramatic side. Just like, really? Woe is me. Woe is me. Oh my gosh. Anything else you like to share, cards? What else is there similarities? Their counterparts is Hasahi with the deadpan face. Ooh, good point, Hendra. Hendra said it. LOL, their counterparts is Hasahi with the deadpan face. Oh my god, I never thought of it that way. I never thought of it that way. I am forever mind blown now. I didn't even think of it that way. That's so true. Ha-jung-woo and yo, now I'm super excited for the 0104 reading. Oh shoot. I can't, you guys. That was awesome. My heart. And it's funny because the mellow ones are the Japanese members. I love it. Okay. Any other similarities you'd like to share, cards? Any similarities you'd like to share? I don't know what it is today. I think my cards are on a kick. It's like they want to roast. They literally want to roast JAEWOO today. Like their similarities is all kind of them roasting each other. This next trait is about them holding grudges. They both hold grudges. They're both petty. So they're 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 both dramatic. They both need validation and assurance. They love the attention. They both I can't. And they both get sulky and salty. My cards are funny, okay? My cards are hilarious. We have the strength card in reverse, and then we have We have the Six of Cups. We have the Six of Cups in reverse. Six of Cups is about the past, but not letting go of the past. So this is just you with the Strength card. It's about you looking at your past with so much salt. So much salt. There's I can't. I mean, now that I'm looking at it, I see it. I see it. Is there anything else? In the radio interview, when Jaehyuk said the most tiring thing about being in the middle line is when Jungwoo doesn't want to do. I don't remember that. I don't remember that. I really don't remember that interview. Okay. Oh. Okay, thank you. My cards are funny. Okay, we got a positive one now. Finally, I'm like, is that all you're giving me? Okay, positive N is that they have pure hearts. They definitely have pure hearts. The the Knight of Pentacles shares that they both have pure hearts, and when they feel a certain way, they both will kind of go along with what they feel. So the Eight of Wands is here with that Knight of Pentacles. So like I said, whenever they feel a certain way, they'll express it. They'll express it. Remember on Yoshi's birthday, Jungwoo kept on trying to get Jay's punishment, and when he got Jay said, "Oh yeah, I remember that. I watched that one." Jungwoo he peeked at Jaehyuk and he's like, "Are we good?" And Jaehyuk's like, "No, dude, you better watch out because my birthday's next." I love it. I'm dead. So funny. So funny. Okay, I think we're good with this question. I think I can move on now that we had a positive one. All right, so next question. All right, what do they admire about each other? Okay, what do they admire about each other specifically? Okay, so what does Jaehyuk admire about Jungwoo specifically? What does Jaehyuk admire about Jungwoo specifically? We have the King of Swords. So again, kind of like admiring how smart Jungwoo is. In spite of his age, the King of Swords is here to say, you know what? Again, you may be younger than me, but you know a lot. You're very balanced logically. You know how to think on your on your 2 feet. You know how to kind of keep up and go with a fast pace if you need to. So one of the things, like this being an overall thing that he admires about Jungwoo, is just how quick-witted Jungwoo is and how fast he thinks. Yeah, we also have the Tower in reverse. So like I said, with the King of Swords plus the Tower in reverse, this just says, in spite of like anything that could happen to Jungwoo, whether it's positive, whether it's negative, Jungwoo is just really quick on his feet. He knows how to react. He knows how to respond if he needs to. So Jaehyuk will look at it, he's like, I can't keep up with that. How do you do that? Right? How do you do that? So yeah. Okay. What else? Anything else? What else does Jaehyuk appreciate or admire about Jungwoo? Okay. Whew. There we go. Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups. Queen of Cups and the Two of Cups is actually about how well Jongwoo kind of expresses his talent. So Jaehyuk, he looks at Jongwoo and he thinks he's really amazing, talented. But not only that, he kind of has like this appreciation because Jongwoo is still very young and they are actually kind of like, how do I say this? Like he still even though he's young, he still has a lot more room to grow. You know what I mean? So Jaehyuk admires Jongwoo for already being this talented at such a young age, knowing that he could still improve even more. So he's just like, man, I can only imagine in a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years from now, he's already this good. Can you imagine years down the line? So he's Jaehyuk's perspective on Jongwoo is pretty much like us as treasure makers. We know about this and we're like, damn, Jongwoo, he's so young, but his talent is top notch. And Jaehyuk feels the same way. So he really admires how well he captures his talent and then he expresses it, right? It's crazy. It's crazy. But Jaehyuk's on our page. Jaehyuk's definitely on our page. Anything else? Okay. Gotcha. So another thing that Jaehyuk admires about Jongwoo is how non-superficial Jongwoo is. And I didn't even think about this. I never thought about this before about Jongwoo. Not to say the other members they're not, but if we're making any kind of comparison, Jongwoo really is one of the members that doesn't care about material things or too much crazy things. You know what I mean? He himself is like a minimalist. You know what I mean? Hi, Ara. What's up? But yeah, so Jongwoo is pretty simple. He doesn't strive for like I said, superficial or material things. So yeah, 8 of Wands. 8 of Wands. Jan, his shoes, he wore them until it's worn out. Yeah, you're right, Kay. You're definitely right. Oh, thank you, Ara. Thank you. Yes, knowing how he has wore the shoes since pre-debut until Mashi bought him new ones. I remember Jongwoo did something that Jaehyuk doesn't like. He told him that that's not how he raised him, but Jongwoo ignores him, but in a funny way. I remember seeing this in one of the tweets on Twitter. Well, that's true. His bedroom is pretty simple. Yeah, so like I said, one of the things I didn't think of it, I'd never thought about this until literally now. So yeah, Jaehyuk does appreciate how like he doesn't like he's not superficial. He doesn't aim or has goals for big material things. So I remember one team map episode, the rest wants a laptop and he wants a rice cracker. I remember that. The rice cracker. Oh, my heart. Jong was so sweet. What a sweet boy. Hyunsuk posted his track with Chili. Oh no. I will look at it later. I'll do a live reaction to it later. I'll check it out later because if I look at it now, then my whole zen is gonna be out the door, and I will not continue this reading. Y'all know me by now. I can't deal with Hyunsuk. Not now. Not now. I can't do it. I cannot do it. I will do this. I will do that later. We are in Jaehyuk and Jongwoo's energy today. All right. Anything else that Jaehyuk appreciates or admires about Jongwoo. I see. That's very sweet. Okay, so excuse me. Jaehyuk appreciates Jongwoo. This is kind of a reflection of himself. So Jaehyuk, this is like one of the things that say Jaehyuk looks at Jongwoo and he's like, that reminds me of me. I like that. That reminds me of me. And what that is that Jongwoo's very giving. Again, like I said, in his own unique, subtle ways. He may not be as loud or as expressive when it comes to his affection like Jaehyuk is, but he does share his love, his support, his care, or concern in his own unique ways. And he does that like so generously. He's very generous. We have this with the Four of Pentacles in reverse. We have this with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Pentacles. These three cards are all about giving. All about giving. All right. Anything else before I move on to Jongwoo? Okay. Nope. No cards are coming out. All right. All right. We're moving on to Jongwoo then. What does Jongwoo... What was that sound just now? Do I need to move my laptop? My laptop is literally by my window. My window has the outside. It was probably a car that you heard, so don't freak out. Okay? So, what does Jongwoo admire about Jaehyuk? What does Jongwoo admire about Jaehyuk? Oh my god. Oh, wait. That's so cute. No, I'm gonna freaking cry. Oh my god, I'm gonna freaking cry right now. Stares out into the distance. Okay. Jongwoo really appreciates, I say this so much, but he really appreciates Jaehyuk for taking care of him. Really, there's so much love here because again, Jongwoo's like thankful that Jaehyuk just takes care of him as like his own kind of thing. So I just thought of the whole... Do you remember in Treasure Map when it was just Jaehyuk and Jongwoo, they went to Everland and they had their own little vacation, not vacation, but like holiday break, and it was just the two of them. He's really grateful because Jaehyuk doesn't need to do that, but Jongwoo, he just notices that he just does that. And so we have the Sun card. Okay, the Sun card here mentions pretty much how it became natural for the both of them, but when it came to Jaehyuk just instantly, like I said, have been saying, he's been taken under his wing in spite of, him having his own life or whatever, his own deal. And so what I see as well is that Jaehyuk, he may joke around and kind of like nag him, or they both nag each other. It's all for jokes. But like I said, there's something deeper than that. There's so much concern and so much care. We have also the Nine of Swords in reverse. So the Nine of Swords in reverse just says that he admires Jaehyuk being able to take on Jongwoo's problems even if he doesn't have to. Right? We also have the 10 of Wands. So the 10 of Wands is here. It's just, Jaehyuk helps him as much as he can. Jaehyuk helps him as much as he can, and when he doesn't need to. And regardless, even if it's not towards Jongwoo, Jaehyuk just does this for everyone, right? Jaehyuk just has that about him. The sun card, like I said, is the Leo card. The sun, light, sharing and shedding warmth towards everyone that he associates himself with. So Jongwoo, he's just like, no, Jaehyuk's just a ball of sunshine. Jongwoo appreciates and admires that Jaehyuk is just the sun, the literal sun. Okay. Anything else that Jongwoo admires? Anything else? I same Jongwoo, same. Okay, so look at you, Jongwoo. That's right. So Jaehyuk may have his moments where he has his, how do I say this? Jaehyuk has his tendencies to believe that he's not that smart. Like he convinces himself that he's not that smart, and like the only thing that he can he feels like bragging about is that he's smart in math or whatever. But in anything else, he feels like he lacks. But Jongwoo doesn't believe that. Jongwoo does not believe that. In fact, he really thinks Jaehyuk's smart. Oh God, I'm gonna simp again. I'm going to simp big time. So Jongwoo looks at Jaehyuk and he's like, no, he just says that, but I know Jaehyuk is actually really smart. Why do I say this? It's because of his perspective. We have the Justice card. And what's interesting is that not only does Jongwoo believe he's academically smart, but he also does have this sensibility. So he thinks Jaehyuk has street smarts. Jongwoo thinks that Jaehyuk is really wise, and he is. If you get him, if you put him in a situation where you have to make him think, like it's, let's see, let's look for an example or think of an example. Maybe like the mafia game, when he was trying to kind of put things into perspective, like who is the mafia, how can they eliminate people properly so they can find the mafia. Jaehyuk, he stumbled on his words, but if you really think about it, watch my reaction. I even said that. I said that Jaehyuk is on the dot because that's such a smart idea. He had his own ways or his own strategy, and no one else thought of that idea. He just stumbled on his words on how to explain it, but he got it. He was on the dot on it. And Jongwoo, in that same aspect, he's like, no, Jaehyuk's smart. If you make him think, or if you let him think, he is smart. Jaehyuk may be a softball, but he's got a winning mentality. He's also a topper in his class, which was mentioned in Treasure Map. Yeah, exactly. And so he admires the fact that Jaehyuk is that down to earth, but when he really, puts that focus, Jaehyuk's pretty damn smart. Okay. Anything else? Anything else? Anything else that Jongwoo admires about Jaehyuk? Same thing. Yeah, same thing. So, like I said, that Jongwoo is generous. It's the same thing for Jaehyuk. Jongwoo says or feels as if Jaehyuk is intimately giving. Very, yep. Let's see, pull another card. Oh, interesting. One more. Oh, maybe not. Let me see. Let me get a clarifier. Why is this card here? Why is the... Oh, wait. I knew it. Oh, wow. Okay. Remember, I mentioned about the pettiness that they both share. One of their common ground is that they can be very petty, especially if you like cross the line. So it's funny because as a joke, yeah, like on footage, they cross each other or whatever, but if we're being realistic, like genuinely, Jungwoo appreciates how Jaehyuk can kind of be someone that you shouldn't mess with. So we have the Seven of Swords. So this kind of is a continuation of how smart Jaehyuk is, or how clever he is. So Jaehyuk's pretty damn sneaky, and it's true, he can be very sneaky. So the Seven of Swords is about deceptive energy. Even though Jung was like, that's dangerous, you shouldn't mess with that, he admires that because it's just like kind of like a dark side that comes out of Jaehyuk, and he thinks it's pretty cool. We also have the King of Swords. So like I said, even though Jaehyuk is one of the nicest, warmest beings on this planet, Jungwoo says or feels as if as long as you don't mess with Jaehyuk, you're always going to be on his good side. But he does have a kick out of it when Jaehyuk gets petty or he gets like, I don't know, revengeful. Yeah, hilarious. Just to add on Jungwoo appreciating Jaehyuk, he did say that he's thankful for Jaehyuk for always taking care of him first off for these two. Absolutely. Okay. Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups. So Jungwoo admires Jaehyuk for having humble wishes. It's kind of similar about like Jungwoo being like not asking for superficial things. Jaehyuk, basically his wishes are much more about other people's wishes, if that makes sense. It's like, oh, I wish for people to be happy, I wish for people to be healthy, I wish people to be successful, etc. So it's a much more generous kind of energy whenever he makes his wishes or prayers. So Jungwoo appreciates that very much. So he admires that so much. He's selfless, very selfless. Ugh. Can someone just... it's too sweet. It is too sweet. I feel like diabetes is coming on. Can we just not? Can we just not? How to move on. How to move on. All right, let's move on exactly with the questions. Oh. Oh. Okay. Interesting question. Who is more likely to lose his temper first when they tease each other? Do they ever do they ever fight? How do they solve it if they do? Okay. Who is more likely to lose his temper when they tease each other? Well, what do you think? Who do you think? Let's test your intuition, because I think they're pretty equal. I personally think they're pretty equal, but we'll see. It might be Jongwoo, maybe. Might be Jongwoo. Jongwoo? Okay, everyone's saying Jongwoo. All right, who loses their temper first? Leos are often temperamental, so Jay, yeah, but you gotta remember, Jay has one Leo, and he also has a Sagittarius Mars, but you gotta remember, Jungwoo has an Aries Mars, no, not an Aries Mars, an Aries rising and an Aries moon. So you got two. You got both of them both have equal fire placements. I said Aries Mars earlier, but that's Jihoon. So Aries Moon and Aries Rising on Jungwoo's end, and then Jaehyuk has a Leo Sun and a Sagittarius Mars. Okay, let's ask for Jaehyuk. Who loses temper first? Is it Jaehyuk? Yes. Okay, let's see. How about Jungwoo? Is it Jungwoo though? Who's you're right. It was Jungwoo. Jungwoo. It was definitely Jungwoo. But we're not going to discredit Jaehyuk's tendencies too. But Jungwoo is definitely the first one to snap. Jungwoo is the first one to snap. However, Jaehyuk will be the one to, like I said, Jaehyuk will be more silent. He will be more silent about his anger. It's true. He will be more silent about his anger. I'm dead. Let me show you what happens here. Okay, we have the strength card under Jungwoo. We have the strength card under Jungwoo, and then we have the Three of Swords for reversed for Jaehyuk. The Three of Swords for in reverse says you kind of internalize your anger. You internalize your anger. If you talk about anger with the strength card, this just says it is blown up. It's expressed. It is loud. It's chaotic. It's extra. So the strength card just comes out in full force. Whereas in Jaehyuk's end with the Three of Swords in reverse, it's more internalized. So okay. Yeah, so it's Jungwoo. You guys are right. It was definitely Jungwoo. Moving on to the next part of that question. Do they ever actually fight? Honestly, that's a kind of like an invasive question, but I'm just gonna ask it very vaguely and answer it very vaguely. Do they fight? I'm sure they have their moments where they actually fight or argue. Maybe because I mentioned during the Ha Jungwoo reading that Jungwoo and Haruto argue or actually fight, but like verbally. But let's see. Let's see. Do they actually fight? I think they do. Like I said, I mean, I mentioned it earlier in the reading that they probably do. They bicker a lot. So I'm going to say that's a yes. Yeah, they do. Four of Wands in reverse. How do they resolve it? Five of Pentacles. So Four of Wands in reverse says yes, they do argue. Like who doesn't argue? Like I said, it's almost like they're family, right? Four of Wands in general is about foundation, about family, about security. And even if as secure as they are, there will be moments that they just won't get along, which is completely fine, completely normal. How do they resolve it though? The Five of Pentacles says they need to cool off. They won't fix anything or they won't discuss anything until they both have their own kind of time apart or like space, so they both have the same equal tendencies to give each other time. And you're like, look, I'll let you cool off, or vice versa, before they can actually discuss what an issue is or what misunderstanding has happened. So Five of Pentacles says they don't let it steep for too long, but they have to process things. Like I said, they both have Virgo placements. They do also have, hold on, let me check what other. Yeah, so they both share Virgos, and they also share they also share air sign placements too. So yeah, they just need time. They just need time apart before they actually settle things down. Okay, moving on. Let's storm through these. Jaehyuk has always said that he is the one who raised Woo. Is there anything that Woo learned from him? Because as you can see, Woo always tries to copy everything that Jaehyuk does. I don't know if copy is the right word for it. I just think in the similar sense, like we've mentioned, is that Jongwoo copies Jaehyuk just to support Jaehyuk. You know what I mean? Especially when that time I've mentioned already that when Jaehyuk does something and he feels embarrassed, Jongwoo copies, as you say. And again, I think it's just to help remove the embarrassment there. Yeah. Is there anything that Jongwoo has learned from him? Let's just generalize it that way. Is there anything that Jongwoo has learned from Jaehyuk? What has Jongwoo learned from Jaehyuk? What has Jongwoo learned from Jaehyuk? What has Jongwoo learned from Jaehyuk? True. Oh, very true. Absolutely. The Fool, the Ace of Swords, and the Ten of Cups. All right. Jongwoo has learned to seize the moment. You feel? You feel me? Jongwoo learned from Jaehyuk to seize the moment. No matter what it is, even though sometimes it freaks him the hell out, maybe I mean his Libra placements does make him think, like overthink a lot. And I don't know how many times I've been getting the Fool card, but the Fool card is always about new beginnings, new slates, like new chapters and endeavors and adventures and etc. So when we have this in play with the Ace of Swords is about the idea. And then we also have the Ten of Cups. Ten of Cups is about like your uttermost dreams and desires fulfilled. So when we're putting all this together, Jongwoo learned from Jaehyuk about seizing the moment and not, thinking twice, trying not to second guess yourself. So, yeah. Fool, not full. LMAO, I'm confused. Why? What are you confused about? It's the Fool. FOOL. What's confusing about that? What is confusing about that? It's always called the Fool. FOOL. All right. What else did he learn? Is there anything else? Yeah. So we have the World card. The World card and the Hangman. Jongwoo also learned, I think this is also about perspective because I did mention that was like one of the traits that he admires about Jaehyuk. So the Hangman and the World, almost similar to seizing the moment, but also not being impulsive about it. And that's the difference between Jongwoo and Jaehyuk. Jongwoo has those two Aries placements. Jongwoo kind of goes for it, right? He just kind of goes for it. Even if he has his tendencies to overanalyze things, he will most of the time just go for it. Jaehyuk is more constructive. So the World and the Hangman come into play. And again, Jongwoo learned from Jaehyuk about seizing the moment at the right time with the right resources, with the best amount of information before anything. Chef kiss. Chef kiss. I laughed so hard when Jungwoo chose to trust Jaehyuk instead of Mashi, and Mashi was pissed and Jaehyuk calmed him down. Best part, one of the best parts. No need to be sorry. No need to be sorry. Okay. Let's see now. Ooh, are they closer now with each other rather than the real Hyungs, since they practically spent more time growing up with each other since their puberty days? Why? Okay. So, are they closer now with each other rather than the real Hyungs, since they practically spent more time growing up with each other since their puberty days? I cannot. I cannot. But let's see. Let's see. That's actually a very interesting question. I actually do like that question because it makes you wonder, right? There's like a not a disconnect, but obviously the circumstances made them, have to be apart from them. So, yeah. Let's see. Are they closer to each other than their actual accounts? I don't think so, but we'll see. Maybe equal. My hunch is that it's equal, but we'll see. That was my question. Oh, okay, that was your question. And then with their real gowns. Oh. Okay. So, yes. just to not beat around the bush, yes, they're closer to each other versus their actual brothers. Especially it's just because of the circumstances. It just led them to be a lot closer. So how am I sharing this is that I have the two comparisons here. So on this end, I have the card that represents their connection or their proximity versus their proximity with their brothers. So when it comes to each other, we have this literally with the Two of Cups. So look, big seahorse, that could be Jaehyuk, and then the little seahorse, that could be Jungwoo. These two are in unification. They're very close and they just have that understanding of each other and a lot of comfort and there's just it's just peaceful, right? It's just peaceful. Now on the other side here, representing their relationships with their actual brothers, they're close, they're still close with them, but obviously it's not as close anymore compared to what they have with each other. So we have the Ace of Cups and we also have the Ace of Wands. So this means that there is love, there is respect, there is closeness, but there is a disconnect. Two aces is different than having an actual two in one. Ooh, I got chills by looking at it this way. Two aces, right? Two aces in separate cards is different than having a two in one card. It's pretty if that doesn't answer your question. So yes, they're closer to each other than they are with their actual brothers. These days anyway. Sorry, I went outside and missed the half of the reading. Is it still questions from the Anna? No, we already moved on to questions from Twitter. So there's a disconnection. There's not an actual disconnection. It's just if you're making the comparison, there's more proximity versus the proximity with their actual siblings. I'm sure, especially with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, It doesn't mean that they don't talk. I'm pretty sure they talk to their brothers. I'm pretty sure they like not really hang out, but they bond through maybe through the phone, through social media, whatever. But obviously, they're not in close physical proximity. So obviously, it's different when you're when you're actually close, like in physical, distance. So yeah, they rarely ever go home. So it's hard to keep a connection. Long distance, anything is hard, whether it's with, your significant other, with your friends, with your family, it's just different. Dia says, ako na lang maging close sa mga hyungs nila, charot. I'm dead. In translation, she says she's going to be the one that's close to their hyungs. I'm dead. Okay, moving on to the next one. I can't this question. Who's more competitive in playing games, and how do they feel when they lose? Who's more competitive in playing games, and how do they feel when they lose? Is that even a question? I think it's JEONGWOO. Well, actually, I don't know. Let's see. Oh man, I think it's JAEHYUK. He's a Leo. That fire energy. Listen, I get it, but okay, Dave. Yes, he's a Leo. That fire energy. But again, JEONGWOO is also a fire sign with his Aries rising and Aries moon. JAEHYUK, yes, he's a Leo. That's fire. But don't. Aries is also fire. JEONGWOO has fire too, and Aries is more fiery and more intense than Leos. In the game, but he lost. I remember that. Okay, let's see. Who is more competitive in playing games? God. Yeah, it's JEONGWOO again. JEONGWOO is still more competitive. We have this with the Seven of Swords. Seven of Swords is deceptive energy. It's sneaky energy. It's kind of like a not a betrayal energy, but kind of like the kind where you want to stab people in the back kind of feeling. He'll do anything to win. But JAEHYUK is funny. We have JAEHYUK being represented by the Eight of Wands in reverse. So it's not that JAEHYUK is not competitive. He is, but he's not as loud as JEONGWOO is. But the difference is if JAEHYUK wins, say that he does win, JAEHYUK, you cannot stop JAEHYUK with bragging. I mean, that's a Leo thing. But yeah, JAEHYUK, he'll be quiet at first and he'll pretend like he's chill, like he's cool, and he's got it all under control. And then if he loses, then he loses. Then when he wins, he's just like, that's right. Same thing with JEONGWOO though, but JEONGWOO's much more louder. So yeah. Tour September says, I think Jihoon is the most competitive one out of all of Treasure members, and next is JEONGWOO or Mashi. So on that note, have you taken notice? You said Jihoon, you said JEONGWOO, and you said Mashi. Did you know that Jihoon, JEONGWOO, and Mashi have the heaviest Aries placements? Did you notice that? You mentioned the three guys with the heavier Aries placements in their birth charts. That's pretty funny that you say it that way. But I agree. I definitely agree. Okay. Oh, right. How do they feel when they lose? Right. How do they feel when they lose? How do they feel when they lose? How do they feel when they lose? Okay. JAEHYUK. Like I said, they both share the sulky, also the pettiness. They hold grudges. So yeah, they both share that. We have the Empress on Jungwoo's end, reversed, and we have the Four of Swords reversed for JAEHYUK. They both, if they either one, if they both lose or either or, they hold grudges. They're like, damn it, like really? They just can't accept. They can't accept defeat. So, yeah, pretty much similar things. The difference here with these cards is that JAEHYUK will kind of not really sleep on it, but he will kind of let it steep a bit, whereas Jungwoo is much more dramatic. Much more dramatic. I think it's because he's a teenager, I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just because he's young. So funny. Okay, now, Ooh, what are JAEWOO's thoughts or feelings now that they are not roommates anymore? What are the adjustments that they made now that they live in different dorms, or if there is no adjustments at all? Okay. Okay. What were their thoughts and feelings that they weren't going to live together anymore? That question. What were their thoughts and feelings when they found out that they were not going to live with each other or be roommates anymore? What do you guys think? Let's test your intuition too. Again. Okay, JAEHYUK. I mean, not JAEHYUK. Jungwoo. Jungwoo. Oh, baby. Oh, no. Oh, my. Stop. I'm simping. It makes it even worse with this clarifier. I'm so dead. Oh, no. That's so cute. I'm going. Okay. No, just put them back together. It's fine. Just make them live with each other again. Okay. JAEHYUK. Who do I start with? Yeah, I'll start with JAEHYUK. JAEHYUK. JAEHYUK obviously misses Jungwoo in that sense. We have the Queen of Pentacles. So Queen of Pentacles, it's like letting your kid go, right? It's kind of like that. Just letting your kid free. So his own kind of like motherly instincts just makes him concerned, even though it's not that big of a deal. Jaehyuk is like, oh, he's not, I no longer like live with him, or I no longer, get to see him as much like going home. But that's just like in the moment. But at the time, at the same time, he's also accepting. We have the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands means, in his context, it's like, no, I let him go, and it's fine. But it's funny because like he pretends like he doesn't miss Jungwoo. He pretends like he doesn't miss Jungwoo, which is really cute. And then kind of to reflect it off like a mirror, Jungwoo Jungwoo is the same way. So it's funny because Jungwoo, it's funnier. Jungwoo likes his freedom. He loves his freedom, actually. So we have the the wheel of fortune upright. He's like, yes, I get my own room and everything, or I get to, like have my privacy or whatever. It's so funny. But he does miss Jaehyuk sometimes. He does miss Jaehyuk. We have the star card. So sometimes he'll just like hit up Jaehyuk and he'll be like, it's lonely or something. The star card is about reflection, or it makes you think back. So sometimes they both just miss each other in a sense when it's not even that big of a deal. But it's so cute. I like how they both just pretend. I like how they just both pretend that they don't miss each other when they do. uh, it's adorable. Is there any adjustment? So to continue that question, is there any adjustments that they had to make? I don't think there was, though, because they all had to just separate from in separate rooms. Yeah, so we have the Two of Wands. The Two of Wands is here to say that, again, there wasn't that much adjustments needed, because not even just Jaehyuk and Jungwoo, like literally every member had to move into their own room. So it's not much of an adjustment. It's just the fact that, they get their own space. It's not exactly something that's like an overall change. It's just for them. It's just a new thing. So yeah, no drastic thing here. Okay, I think we're almost done. We can go into the predictions. Did I answer all of them? Check. Yep. All right, we're good. So let's get into the predictions. Pretty good. Okay. Who is ready for predictions? Who is ready for the predictions? Everyone's favorite part of the reading. Now, if you have reached this part of the live stream, again with the disclaimer, I will channel deeper into their energy and get some downloads and see what comes up. Anything I say today, if I have any prediction in the near future or far future for the boys, just take it with a grain of salt. Like I said earlier, the universe is always working, energy is always changing and shifting, and Jaehyuk and Jungwoo still have their free will of choice. All right, so take it with a grain of salt. And again, if I say any prediction and if you want it to manifest, please do not talk about it. You don't need to, tweet it or post it on Instagram, whatever. Just leave it here on this live stream. If you want to claim it, set the intention, wholeheartedly believe it, and then just let it go. We set it and forget it here. All right. So based off their current energy, what is in store for Jaehyuk and Jungwoo? What? How far along is this? How far? That is a long. That is like. Whoa. That is a long, far download. Jason, help me. How many years is that? That hurt my brain. What? How far is that? Is that 5 years? God, they look good for 5. I'm sorry. Ate, I just want to let you know Jihoon's gonna do a V Live after Geeking. Oh, that's good. I'm glad. If you guys want to tune into his V Live, please do. You don't have to stay. I'll try to pummel through these after, but damn, my download. Anyway, it looks like 5 years. Holy shit. Excuse my language, but damn. Okay. What I saw, Jesus Christ, how do I get over seeing JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO 5 years from now? Wow. Again, this could change, all right? This can change, but yeah. So let's go back to the parody. The It's Okay That's Friendship parody. Okay. That It's Okay That's Friendship parody, you know, their little special scene. Imagine JAEWOO 5 years from now reacting to that throwback. Oh. I'm gonna cry. I'm literally gonna cry because imagine imagine adult JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO rewatching that. And what's funny is that I saw JAEHYUK. I saw JAEHYUK. He said, what did he say? It's something along the lines like JAEHYUK's like, we should do that again. And Jung was like, huh? I wish you could see Jungwoo's face. They're both like much older and like grown, but Jungwoo's facial expressions are still the same. Oh, I'm crying. Oh my god. Oh, wow. I didn't expect anything like that one. 5 years, that hurt my brain though. Oh, oh man. Oh, I like my third eye is pulsating. Mm. My third eye is pulsating. Excuse me. Okay. Ooh. Oh. Okay. Thank goodness this is not a 5-year one. So this is more in the near future. Let's see. How do I explain this? So when everything gets better, like pandemic wise, because it will, I promise you it will get better in due time. But once that happens, we're gonna see, I think I mentioned this a long time ago in like my earlier readings, but we're gonna see more content where say Treasure meets everyone's families, or not meet them, but definitely get closer to them. So I just see I see all of Treasure actually. I saw all of Treasure. I think they go back to Iksan. They're gonna go back to Iksan, and I see them meeting like Jung-hwan's family or hanging out with Jung-hwan's family, but then I also see them hang out with Chung-woo's family as well. So I see that happening. This is it's pretty, not soon, but it will happen. It's much more sooner than 5 years at least. But yeah, this is going to happen. We see this with the Two of Cups, then the Four of Cups in reverse. So this is like a kind of like the energy shifting into positive end and then reconnecting to your local or basically home. So yeah, I want to see that. I will manifest it. Yeah, so we're going to see more content where their families are involved and, more interactive, at least on camera. So, yeah, I could see Olive Treasure involved here. Okay. Now, excuse me. Oh, this is a different one, isn't it? Okay. An old download I had, right? An old download I had is that I saw um sorry, let me say that again. And one of the older downloads that I've mentioned to you guys is about GQ being on a high-end magazine, right? Like either Elle, Vogue, Cosmopolitan, W Korea, etc. I said that, right? Now, what if I told you that there will be also a high-end photo shoot for only JAEHYUK and JONGWOO? Yeah, GQ goes abroad. But now, what if I told you that later down the line, we're also going to get a JAEWOO photo shoot? This one's not abroad, though, I can tell. This is local. And I wish I could. I wish I could share how they look like. The outfits are. So if I channel the outfits, it's funny because I remember how the GQ one looked like. GQ's high-end photo shoot looked like for the summer, for like spring, summer. JAEWOO was much more about like fall, winter because I saw them wearing coats, like really nice, chic looking coats. J, J, Jihoon and Junkyu's was much more for spring, summer. But yeah, JAEWOO much more chic, much more like sophisticated and classy. So coats, turtlenecks. Why am I'm simping? Nope, Jan, stop yourself. Rewind. You get my drift. You get my drift. Yeah, a lot of warm neutral tones. Oh boy. So, let me double check though if it's really only JAEWOO. It's literally only JAEWOO. Sorry. Yeah, it's literally only JAEWOO. Okay. There. What is this? Mashioed Potato says their welcoming collection had me want to donate my kidney. What a mood. Uh, okay. Anything else based off their current energy we can look forward to in the future? What was that? What is this? Oh no. No, I'm not ready for this. Sorry, let me just clarify because this might be it. Is this what I think it is? Is this what I think it is? Oh my god, it is. Okay. Do you remember one of the do you remember one of the keywords that I mentioned was strawberries? Just random word, strawberries, right? So multiple things are going to happen under the word strawberries. One of them actually already happened, which is something to deal with Manyo, the skincare line, but there's other things that's part of the strawberries thing. So one of it, I'm only going to tell you this one that I saw. One of it is, I can't believe I saw that. It's not banana milk, all right? It's not banana milk, but it's like a strawberry yogurt drink. I think that's what it was. I think that's what I read. It's not banana milk, unfortunately. Missed opportunity, but it's a strawberry yogurt drink. And I literally just saw Olive Treasure. I saw Olive Treasure. I literally saw Olive Treasure just endorse it. But what the highlight is that both JAEHYUK, Jungwoo, not both. So there's JAEHYUK, Jungwoo, Junghwan, and I think that was also Haruto. Wait, JAEHYUK, Jungwoo, Haruto, Jungwon. Yeah, sorry, JAEHYUK. I'm sorry, it went towards a blur. JAEHYUK, Jungwoo, Haruto, Junghwan, Junkyu. JAEHYUK, Jungwoo, Junghwan, Haruto, Junkyu. Those five are like the main of this strawberry yogurt drink that I saw. So the tall line because milk makes you tall. But yeah, that's one of it. But the other one already happened. Now, so there's like three things that's happening for like strawberries, but I'm not going to tell you the other two until I see an actual vision. Okay. Interesting how that went specific. It's no longer just a keyword. So strawberries is like a thing. You know what? It's funny. This is going to be the stupidest thing I say today. But don't you ever. This is the stupidest thing I'm going to say out of my mouth ever. Just imagine the shape of a strawberry. You know what? I'm not gonna. No, forget it. I'm not gonna continue with what I'm about to say. It's dumb. Jason's judging me so bad. Stop it. I am channeled into JAEHYUK and Jungwoo right now. No, I'm not gonna say it. Forget it. I feel like JAEHYUK right now. You know how JAEHYUK wants to say something at the end of a treasure map episode, but then he stops himself. But then Jihoon's like, just say it. I feel like JAEHYUK right now. I feel like JAEHYUK. The treasure. Okay, you guys got it. You guys thought of it. Yeah, I was thinking the shape of the strawberry just like forms into a diamond. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. I'm a clown. To be honest, I'm a whole clown. And the dots. I wasn't going that far, but I guess so. I wasn't thinking of the dots, but yeah. You guys are literally continuing the idea. That's so funny. Who said shush strawberry? It's that, see, that kind of joke. I love it. I love that kind of humor. I'm dead. You kill me. I feel sorry for Doyoung as he's allergic to strawberry. That's true. That's true. Oh my goodness. All right, cards. I'm done with my clownery. What else do you got for me? Find your thuggy. Stop. Find your thuggy. Okay. So, whoa. Hold on. Clarifier, please. Who is that I saw? Please help me clarify who that was. Oh, heck yeah. Oh, wow. Hold on. I need to think about this. So, huh. Okay. Okay. Sorry. I had to segregate who that was. Do you remember back then, pre-debut days, when Treasure was dropping those official covers or official dances and performance videos, right? So we had past tense. We had JAEHYUK, Hyunsuk, Mashio perform Get Like Me. Then we had Jonghwan, Jihoon, and Toyoung perform God's Plan, right? Six members, right? What if I told you those six members are going to come up with their own, like a new dance video, but all of them are together this time? It's not like 3 and 3, it's the six of them together. That's going to be fun. Unit? Not a unit. Not a unit. No, not a unit. Just imagine the video again. That's why they keep on posting dance covers. True, good point. Good observation. Dave Pavilar says, I think it's a girl group dance cover. Can you imagine that? Oh my god. Okay. Please let it be. If it's a girl group dance cover, please let it be ITZY. Please let it be ITZY. Or aespa. I'm okay with aespa, but I really want ITZY instead. An ITZY girl group cover would be good. Any ITZY song. Okay. That is one of the old Okay, that is one of my old keywords that I thought that I heard. So I mentioned a previous reading before. I heard bicycle on repeat, like the word bicycle was on repeat as a keyword. It's back. I keep hearing the word bicycle, and very briefly, I saw JEONGWOO on a bike, and the thing is, it's not your normal bike. It shouldn't have been bicycle, actually. The keyword should have not been bicycle. It should have been motorcycle. JEONGWOO on a motorcycle? Hold on. Hold on. JEONGWOO on a motorcycle. And it's actually moving. It's not like JAEHYUK on the motorcycle in I Love You. It's like actually moving. No, it's not even a scooter. It's not a scooter. It's not a moped. It's an actual motorcycle. No, no, no. I'm not even talking. Something about that. Yeah. Something about that. You know what I remember? On the back of a motorcycle? Kinda like that. It's kinda like that. That's the aesthetic, at least, that I saw. But it's just JEONGWOO on a bike. Hmm. That is a cool stage. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. 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 Hold on, sorry. I'm overreacting. I'm overreacting, but I'm also not. Um I saw a stage and it looks like it's Mama or something like Mama. It's like Mama Awards. If not Mama Awards, maybe Melon Music Awards, maybe Gaon Stage, maybe something. It's just an award show. Okay. Now, the stage, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I don't have my light stick on, and my light stick's over there. But let me just get my album out. The stage that I saw. Oh shoot! I almost dropped it. The stage that they dance, it's like a very round stage, and like they're literally dancing on top of this round stage, and literally like it's an aerial footage, and you can imagine the 12 of them, and the stage is looking like the actual diamond, like the surface of the diamond light stick. And then each part of the segment, like each facet of the diamond, is sparkling rainbow. You get my drift? Imagine this round part as the stage, and there's facets around it, and then all of them are standing in the treasure formation, but then there's also rainbow lighting that's coming from the stage. It's just, yeah. It was very specific, but yeah, it was a really dope stage. Is it for this year? I don't know if it's for this year. I couldn't tell, but amazing. Is there live audience? I didn't. It was too quick. Let me see. Let me see if I can rechannel that. Is there a live audience there? I'm gonna try to rechannel it. Hold on. There is. I saw it. Oh, let me get it back out. I saw it. Okay, I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. I saw it. Okay, so let me bring it back out again. So imagine it might, you know what? I'm probably wrong. It might not be an award show anymore. It's not an award show anymore. I think it might be one of their own concerts in the future now that I see it, because the audience was way too close for comfort. So I feel like it was Treasure's own concert. So imagine that round stage I said, and like I kind of described it to you. Now imagine the audience, a bunch of light sticks around it, a bunch of other light sticks around it. So I don't think it's an award show anymore. I think it's actually Treasure's own concert. Like a center stage. Yeah, I think it's the center stage. So imagine, so the best example that I can share with you, how do I say this? If you're a Big Bang fan, you would know, but back then, this was I think back in 2011, Big Bang had a concert, and one of their stages, it's like here's the main stage, and then it branched out, and then in the center was the crown. Their stage formed into the Big Bang crown. Imagine it something similar like that for Treasure, where the main stage is there, and then it branched out, and then in the center it's actually a diamond instead of a crown. Big Bang had a crown. Treasure has a diamond. I'm gonna have to. It's an old concert. It's not in the middle of the dome. It's literally coming out towards it. So imagine the main barred stage. Then there's branching out, and then towards that it's connected as there's a crown. It's like that, but this time it's a diamond. Make sense? I think that year was 2011, if I recall correctly. That was Big Bang Big Show. Right? Correct me. VIPs. VIPs. It was Big Bang Big Show 2011. That was the concert. Right, Chris? If you need a context, look it up. Big Bang Big Show. Big Bang Big Show. $2011? Right. Okay. Cool. I had to think. I'm like, that was 10 years ago. That was literally 10 years ago. Can you believe that? We're in 2021, y'all. Okay. So that's going to be fun. Let me see if I can find out when this is. But there was people in there, so I'm going to say it's a little later. Just the fact that it's an offline concert. It's going to be later. Excuse me. The fact that I saw an audience, I think that's a little later. Yeah, it's later. A little later. Not too much, but again, it could change. The universe can make it happen sooner if it works out. But yeah. Okay. What is this? Okay. All right. This might be like new content or like maybe it's like Treasure Map season 3, I don't know. But imagine Treasure kind of playing another game. It's almost like Running Man. However, how do I explain this? I guess, okay, you know how Treasure was trying to, how do I even, so on Weverse, they had that Treasure Map special. Sorry, I'm like a mess. So Treasure had the special treasure map episode under Weverse, right? And they had to find the missing treasure maker, right? They had to do that like it's like a mystery game. Imagine that. Imagine that again, but like times 100. And they're going to do it in like a bigger scale, like in a bigger place. And it's outdoors this time. Actually outdoors. This is different than the other download that I said that's like a scavenger hunt or amazing race. It's different. This is different. So it's outdoor. Jihoon's live right now. Okay, so if Jihoon is live right now, yeah, don't miss out. Go watch Jihoon. Go watch Jihoon, guys. Yeah. Anyway, is there anything else? You're watching Jihoon and I together. The way I'm honored that you were willing to watch me and Jihoon at the same time. I'm honored. The way you literally don't have to, but okay. I didn't want to see this download again because it's too much for my heart. Okay, so in the HAJONGWOO reading, I said a download that Treasure is going to they're going to try to win Blackpink's hearts. That's just the concept. Okay, don't take it seriously. Okay. But yeah, so just I'm seeing it again, but with a little extra detail. A little extra detail. I really want to tell you which members of Blackpink it is, but I won't. Okay. But I'll just say this much. I'm just going to say this much. It looks like one of the members of Blackpink, I told you there's only two. Two members of Blackpink are going to be there. Now, one of them is going to, oh man, one of these members are going to kind of like have a soft spot towards Jaehyuk. I'm going to freaking die. I'm going to die. I'm going to freaking lose my ish real quick. I'm dead. I'm just gonna say this. Yeah, I'm not gonna say who because I don't want to spoil it completely. But one of the members of Blackpink are gonna have an attachment to Jaehyuk. And you know what's even cuter is Jaehyuk is gonna feel so shy, but yet so accomplished at the same time. He's gonna be so like he's gonna feel so small in front of them, but at the same time he's gonna be like, hey, they like me. Stop it! He's so cute. Oh no. I can't. Precious bean. Ugh. I don't even know if he wins. I don't think he wins. I just think Jaehyuk's just gonna win like the special award or whatever. Yeah. Oh my god, stop. Okay, yeah. I'm dead. Yeah, okay. So that's gonna happen. And then is this okay. Okay. I don't want to spoil it. I want to spoil it, but I don't want to. Um Damn. Okay. I was wrong about one member winning. Oh, I got chills. I was wrong. So the last time I mentioned it, I said there was only going to be one winner from Treasure. There's four. So it's like all of Blackpink can have a counterpart. Ooh, woo. Okay, yeah. So four members of Treasure gets to win. That's going to be fun. That's going to be so fun. Blackpink has 8 members. Let go. Is there anything else? I feel like you're done with me, aren't you, cards? Yep, you're done. Okay, that is pretty much all I can summon up. Oh wait, this card. Why is this card? Why is this card here? Why is this card here? Ooh, I knew it. Okay. Ooh. Jongwoo and Jonghwan? It is Jongwoo and Jonghwan. Something's gonna happen there. Someone better book that Iksan reading. Jonghwan and Jongwoo and Jonghwan. It looks like they're gonna do something like performance wise. This is a separate thing, by the way. This is not Blackpink anymore. So I see Jongwoo, Jonghwan. It's like both. It's like a performance. I see them dancing. I also see them singing. So the babies of Treasure. And then I think this might be part of the concert as well. The stage, I can't, from this angle, it looks like the stage is the same one as I saw earlier. So this might be on a concert. Anything else? Okay, no. Okay. Okay, thank you, cards. I get it. All right, so that's all I can summon up today, prediction-wise. That was a lot. I can't believe I saw JAEHYUK and JONGWOO 5 years from now, but we'll I can't deal with that. But yeah, that's all I have today. Let's actually pull up some oracle cards first before I end the stream. What is the advice? Overall advice. Prosperity lies ahead. Prosperity lies ahead. New moon in Taurus. Luck is on your side. New moon in Sagittarius. So 2 new moons. I keep saying every time I pull moonology cards, we always get new moons for them for Treasure. All right. So a lot of new things. Okay, luck is on your side and prosperity lies ahead for them, for Treasure. So hang in there, guys. We keep getting the new moon. The comeback is coming. The comeback is coming. So all right, guys. Thank you so much, everyone that has tuned in. Either you got in from the very beginning of the stream, or if you just got in, thank you so much for watching. I will definitely see you guys again. I think tomorrow, once again. Let me see. Who am I reading tomorrow? Tomorrow, I will be reading. Ooh, fun. We're going to read Mashi and Hyunsuk. Mashi and Hyunsuk tomorrow. Yee! I'm excited for that one. So if you guys are interested in Mashio and Hyunsuk, I will see you once again tomorrow around the same time. So tune in, make sure you have your notification bell on. Yeah, I actually have reaction videos coming out tomorrow as well, hopefully before the reading, if not after the reading. So yeah, I have that in store for you guys. So a few reaction videos are coming up tomorrow, plus the Mashi Sok reading. So I'll see you tomorrow. There will be content from me, and hopefully I get to do more. Make sure to go to my community tab too, by the way. On my community tab, please send me your suggestions of what you want me to react to, whether it is YG artists or not. Yeah, just give me suggestions. We'll wait for your live reaction to Hyunsuk's new drop. New drop. Oh, should I do that right now? Should I do that right now? I'm scared. Should I do that right now? Should I check it out right now? I'm freaking scared now. I'm scared. I'm scared. Chili, where are you? Let me get Chili, because I'm afraid. Chili, 어디가? 어딨어? Chili, 어딨어? Let me get Chili. Chili, 어딨어? 아이고. Let's see. Let's see. Oh man, I'm gonna freak the hell out. Oh boy, I'm gonna freak the hell out. It's basically Hyunsuk and Donald Duck. What? Don't say it like that. I'm freaking scared now. I'm scared now. Wait. Okay. I'm terrified now. I am terrified. Where am I? On Twitter, right? On Twitter. Wait, that's Jihoon's photos. Aw, Jihoon. Wait, that's his concept right now on Inkigayo? That's adorable. That freaking guy. Wait, I'm trying to react to Hyunsuk. Freaking Jihoon. Hold on. One moment, por favor. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Oh no, he's holding Chili too. I'm freaking dead. 잠시만요. Oh, I'm not ready. I'm scared to press play. I'm scared. I'm so scared to press play. Okay, all right, here we go. Hold on. Oh my god, it's literally 54 seconds. What is going on? Stop right now. Chili, what? What is that? What is that? What is that? No. Excuse you. Can you tell him to not? Can you? What? I can't do it. I can't do this. I can't do this, man. The hell? No. Ayoko na. Napatagalog tuloy eh. Ayoko na. Oh God, help me, Lord. Okay. Chill. You know why? It's because I'm still channeled into JAEHYUK and JEONGWOO's energy. Where's my selenite? Where is my selenite real quick? Let me just Okay. Okay. All right. I'm gonna. God, Lord, have mer- Okay. Let me just start over. I know. Maarte ako. Maarte ako. Okay. Produced by. Oh my gosh. All right. I'm dead. Wait, what?
What's up, baby? What's up, baby?
I'm not gonna make it. It's only 54 seconds and I'm in the 8th second. Was that you? Did you sing that? Is Jason judging you again? Jason's not here. I'm just I'm dead. No, okay. All right. I'm done.
Son, show up your ray right now. All right.
Wait.
First.
Who Oh god, stop. I'm seeing the captions. Just stop right now. Who said it was Donald Duck? Who said it was Donald Duck and Hyun Suk? Was it that one channel? Was that you who said that? You were right. It's Donald Duck. I'm freaking dead. It's only a minute. It's only a minute, and this is taking me forever. Okay. Oh God. I'm sorry.
Ray right now. All right. Ready first.
No.
Hey, want my eyes looking nice.
Hey.
Want my eyes looking nice. Roll the dice.
Okay, the beat though. No. No, no, no. Oh God, no. No. I'm sorry. This Stop it. Oh God. You need to watch Treasure Studio though to know the reference. Okay, I will watch that then. I will watch that then. Hold on. Let me finish this cuz let me back it up a little bit. Wait, the caption says, "Yeah, we nailed that maybe." Even Hyunsuk acknowledges maybe, just maybe we nailed that. I love him. I love him so much. Oh no. The caption's killing me because he literally says, "Yeah, we nailed that, maybe," and he has the laughing emoji. I cannot just imagine him. Oh God. Thank you for watching this lyrics. How cute. Lyrics video. This guy. I'm tired. I'm tired, guys. I have a headache. I have a headache now. I have an actual headache. Oh, God. This is not how I wanted to end this stream. Oh gosh. Whew. I'm dead. I need water. Okay. Chili. You're oh, anyways, that was fun. That was hilarious. You guys kill me, by the way. But who said? I think it was Patricia that said I need to watch Treasure Studio to understand the reference. I will do that. I'll try to do that tomorrow then. Um sheesh, I'm so dead. But thank you so much for tuning in. That was a whole lot. My energy's just whew, okay. It came from that. Okay. Well, thank you for the context. I will try to watch it tomorrow. And hopefully I get to make a reaction video for it tomorrow. There's a TikTok challenge of it. Oh, really? I see. Okay. Cool. All right, I'll do that. Okay, guys. Thanks everyone. Bye, guys. I'll see ya. I'll see you tomorrow. Say bye. Say bye. 안녕. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your day, guys. Thank you so much. Bye. Donald Duck and Ate. Oh no. Bye, guys. Tuba. Mag-ingat rin kayo. Bye.